Now, today, March 27, 2025, I had my breakfast, I showered, I dressed. I took my yoga bag with my things. So I buy all the stuff I need for yoga classes because I don't use theirs, the what we're paying for that they have at the clubhouse because of all the desperate things they've done to me, all the desperate lies they fabricate and they tell and they're falsely blackmailing me with, all this kinds of stuff. But the desperation is going to catch up with them one day somehow with God's grace and power. Anyways, I went to the aerobics class. Well, I bought things for the aerobics too, but it's too much for me to carry now since the yoga is on the same day with Thursday at the aerobics. The yoga used to be on Wednesday with Zumba. You didn't have to carry anything for Zumba, so I used to walk with the yoga thing, do yoga after Zumba. But now the yoga changed a while ago, several months ago, changed to Thursday after aerobics, so I only walk with yoga stuff. So on my way to the clubhouse, another resident was also heading to the clubhouse for exercise classes. She was ahead of me, but we both got there together. So she goes, hello. I said, hello. Then she said, morning. So I said, morning. And we went in. The evil guard scanned her card and gazing at his phone, ignoring me. So I had to say hello and hand him the card. Then he scanned the card and handed it back to me. I took my bag in the class and signed in. As I'm always being followed and watched, etc., I went to the bathroom. Joe walked towards the area in front of the bathroom. And another Guyanese woman, Maria, she was in the bathroom. So we greet each other, we start talking, etc. And when we came out, Joe was there. And she started talking to him. Anyway, we went into the aerobic class. Well, I bought myself the things for the class, but it was too much to carry together with the yoga. As you know, the yoga is now on Thursdays after aerobics. Yoga used to be Wednesdays after Zumba. And this is because I do not use the things we are paying for at the clubhouse because of being bullied, lie about, fabricate desperate lies, and they're falsely accusing me and falsely spreading false rumors and falsely blackmailing me all the time. Anyways, Rosetta or Rosa, she handed me a band, the exercise band. I took it from her. Tell her anything. Well, the exercise class went well. And after the class, I went to use the bathroom before yoga. And Maria came in back there and is obviously for watch me. So, anyways, we came back into the class for the yoga. Two people had left their chair on the floor. They didn't put it back where they get it. So Anna had to move them. So, anyways, we did the yoga. And that went well. Josephine is very nice, seems sweet. She is very soft-spoken, etc. We talk. So after the yoga, I was going to use the bathroom again. And Maria came in there again. So, anyways, I just said to her, we meet again. And when I was leaving, this other African lady from Monday afternoon that was at the clubhouse before me, asking me about line dancing, etc., etc., and she was watching me all around. She was right there standing and she's staring in my bag, and she's holding her phone in her hands, and she's saying to me something like, "You did yoga?" And then she's going, "I didn't come to the exercise class today because I had to go to a group thing, some kind of group thing, whatever." So I said, "Oh." So I went towards the gym and she's watching me. She's staring at me. So when I come back and I pick up my bag, she walked towards the office, but the office staff was outside there talking to someone and staring at me. They're all staring at me. So I went to watch make a cup of tea, and they're staring me down, both of them, all of them. But they're all, talking, gossiping about me. They all put for watch me and all this stuff. They desperate things that they do, they're taking the shit for I put on my ass. So that's what they're doing. And they're lying, they're harassing, they're discriminating, they're doing all this stuff. So anyways, I leave. I came. Oh, when I was coming out the door, another Maria Fee, she from the Philippines. Maria Fee is her name. She was heading towards a clubhouse, in the clubhouse. And she also has her phone and holds her phone aside and she's saying, because she and another lady that do the Zumba class, she live in Plantation, the lady, they had invited themselves one time by me, and I don't know whether they were for recording and make a fit picture to take or whatever. But anyway, I know the Maria Face with the United Social Club, and the lady, because she did me wrong, and so she's gossiping my name and so with them. So the Maria Face said to me, "How you feeling?" I'm okay. And I asked her how she feeling. She said she was okay. So she asked me what I'm up to. So I said I may come back to watch the movie. She goes, "What movie is playing?" I said, God, you rated 2. She said, "Oh, you're going to like that, you're going to like that." And said she have to go to the office to get she ID. So anyways, then when I was about to walk off, she's walking off, she go, "Make sure you eat." So I can just imagine what they're gossiping, what they're talking for her to say that, you know what I mean? There was absolutely no reason. But Katie, she is lying desperately about a lot of stuff regarding me. And the unrighteous thing that she do. Anyways, let she keep at it. Let they all keep at it. So that's done. So I walk home. I had my lunch and I was heading out back to get a bus to go to the store. And I had Googled the timings and everything else. So I leave at a reasonable time to get out there. And on my way there, I did not see the bus passing. So obviously the bus had to run really early. On my way also to the bus stop, I see this lady. She looked like one of the cleaner lady. She hosing down a black car. She washing it in the parking lot. And this is not the first time I saw her. This is like I've seen her before doing that. Second or third time. So I tried to get a video, but I didn't get a video properly. I just deleted the video because I couldn't post it because it wasn't like steady onto her hosting this car down all around and staring at me and stuff. So anyways, I know they're not allowed to do that in this community and supposed to do that, but some people does it. And this woman is she looked like one of the cleaner lady that cleaned the building, and she was doing that, hosting down, washing the car. So anyways, since I realized that the bus went early, I walked to the clubhouse and I said, maybe I'll go watch the movie at 1 o'clock so I don't have to go watch it at 7. So when I go back in there, and I said to the guy that was here earlier, he just shook his head. And then Mario Fee was sitting at a table on her phone, and then the Robin, he rushed out of the banquet hall as they're watching phone, and watching cameras and watching a view. Somebody saying he rushed out there and staring at me. So I asked Maria Fee. I said, "I thought you were looking at watching a movie at 1 o'clock." She said, No, it's too loud in there for me. So I don't know what she was really doing, but doesn't matter. So I went into the movie. I was in there for a while. So after the movie finished and I came out, I was getting some water from the fountain. And Yvonne was there, of course. And I know she's watching me on camera 24/7, so she's talking loud with a bunch of Spanish people. A bunch of people in there. They're all talking loud, loud, loud. And she's staring at me down. She's watching me, and then she's pulling back for thinking that me to see that she's staring and watching me. But I know that she's there, and I know she's watching me. I watch up and I see she, and I see when she pull back, like, me not see she. So, anyways, that's done. I don't know what they're getting, or from watching and staring at me, each and every one of them, They're doing the wrong things. They're telling the lies. They're fabricating the desperate lies. They're falsely blackmailing me. They're harassing me. They're discriminating against me. Several of them have assaulted me. She joined and she takes side with them for yell and scream and shout at me and falsely accuse me, etc. And they're watching me all around. Anyways, I came out. I leave. I came out. And I got a bus. And I went to the Publix. I purchased a scratch ticket, and then I went and get some bananas. I came in the line, and there was a guy in front of me, a customer. He only had one bag of something inside his cart. I don't know what, a big bag of something. So he didn't want to take it out and put it on the counter. But his cashier could have seen that he only had one item and my rest my item there. So he tell her that, and she tried to scan it. And she couldn't reach to scan it, so she gave him the scanner and he scanned it. Then she took my bananas and she handed it to the guys. So I had to tell her that the banana is not his. Then she took it back. Then, when she done check it for me, she's going and grabbing the other lady customer, the woman that's behind me, the next customer stuff, put it in my own. I told her those are not mine. And she go like, sorry. So anyways, I pay for my things and I leave. I went and I shop in the Dollar Tree. A bunch of items. I came out and set my bag up in the car. Was a cart in the cart while I'm waiting for the bus. So the woman now from this morning that was heading to the clubhouse at the same time that I was heading there, that was going like hello and morning, whatever. She appeared behind me from nowhere. I didn't even see where she come up from, but she goes there behind me, staring like this in my bags. Like, Jesus Christ, people. But anyway, I didn't say anything to she. Then she go, hey. So then I said, hey. Oh, just as I said, hey, the woman raised her hand and hit me in my hands and walk away very fast. Well, I talk about the several people who assaulted me last year and the year before in the community. But the only thing is that they hit me harder. That was she hit me, but she raised her hand and hit me. She did it, and there was absolutely no need to do that because we are not friends. We are not friends. She said, hey, and that was good enough. I said, hey, she didn't have to raise her hand and hit me. Just like how none of them, they're talking to their phone false things, and then they're yelling out, don't do that, and I'm not doing absolutely nothing I'm not doing at the time. Like Arlene assaulted me, I was just putting my hands by my face, making for posing for a picture. And she raised her hand and hit me and said, but stop it. Just like that, I'm going to shout out, stop it. Right, so people hear that people think me doing something wrong. I don't do nothing wrong or nothing bad. And when Caroline assaulted me at Juneteenth, because all the people there is Juneteenth fest celebration in Tamarack. I can't say anything or do anything. She just raised her hand for no reason at all. And she hit me. Man, she go, but stop it. And all I was doing is eating popcorn. Nothing. I wasn't troubling nobody. I wasn't doing anything bad or wrong. And anyways, when the Robert Anderson assaulted me 3 times, he took his hands and hit me on my shoulder. I was just sitting there peacefully at the table, enjoying the Labor Day thing, and he was passing by. That woman had just hit me 3 times. He hit me for no reason at all. But God's grace. And when Sonia yelled and she screamed and take a set of plates and hit me in my tummy, they did not need no plates. They had a whole bunch of plates on the table and she had in her hand, but she was sending me for going to get plates. Carolyn sent you to tell me for shout repeatedly, and then hit me with the plates. And then Yvonne go, but what? She reviewed camera. And nothing what I say is not true because I have somebody editing the cameras, possibly is Glenn. And so all the things that they're doing, the Yvonne is telling me that they have audio, video, high definition camera. Yeah, the audio and the video high definition is seeing me only. And I see nobody else in there on what they're doing. Right? Nobody else in I see, and I hear them, and I pick up them. Only see me. That's what she's saying. They're after me. Oh, yeah, when I was going out to get a bus to go to the store, when I end up going to the, it's about the movie, a cop car was driving around. Well, I know there's got patrol, but I know there's people is making false report and telling lies against me also. And anyways, I that's my day, the end for March 27, 2025. Thursday, March 27, 2025. Hmm. Oh gosh, so the only time I have peace and quiet, and they're trying for me to be isolated in my house. They're trying to, they don't want me around. Nobody wants me around. Nobody wants to see me. Nobody needs me. All this kinds of stuff they're saying. Those words came out of Carlin Johnson's mouth when they steal the club and the yellows, when they plan and plot for months. She tell me several times nobody don't want me in pictures when they want to take pictures. And she tell me nobody don't want me at meeting. Nobody don't want me in the club. They don't want me. Yeah. But with God's grace and power. And nobody can continuously do these things to them. But someday, somehow, someone that they love is going to face with it. Even if it happened to them once and then they run and cry and complain. But it will, because I can keep on praying, praying and praying and praying. And I know that God will hear my prayers. I know God is not Beja, and He's not going to take their side because they're the majority and everybody's taking on the majority side. Nobody wants to, hey, everybody's talking me down. Everybody's putting me down. Everybody is saying whatever they're saying. Everybody's twisting things up and turning things up, pointing fingers at me and making excuses for saying what they do is right and what they do is correct. Even the assault, even the verbal abuse, even the discrimination, the harassment on the heart of me, pain and suffering that they're causing me. Everybody is saying that they're right. Anyway, the end. March 27th, 2025. Let's see what the other days have in store for me. Well, I talk about the shopping and Tuesday and how the security guard tried to steal the stuff that I just paid for. Yes, this African demon, most likely from Haiti, tried to steal the things that I just paid for. He stand up right there and watch me paid for. But I have to make sure he give them to me, and his supervisor telling me need to leave. And I telling he has the thing them in hand, and I have the receipt here. He had to give it to me before I leave the store. They're lying, lying, lying. All you're hearing is desperate lies and false accusation and false rumors and false blackmailing and all of that. Oh, God, people are so stink lies. Anyway, the end. In Jesus' name, amen.